New tonight at 10, every week here on WTAP, we feature an academic achiever from the Mid-Ohio Valley. This week's academic achiever is a senior from St. Mary's High School. Our Logan Riggenbaugh introduces us.
And now, the WTAP High School Academic Achiever of the Week.
Drake Duty is a senior at St. Mary's High School with a 4.25 GPA. He is currently taking classes like photojournalism and creative writing. Drake says he enjoys learning.
So my grades are important to me because it's a reflection of who I am and my workmanship. So good grades show hard work and positive workmanship. Well, studying, I love knowledge. Not to sound like a nerd or anything, but I just love learning, and studying helps me learn.
He says he wants to pursue a career in aviation.
So once I graduate, I plan on attending Fairmont State University for aviation. Okay. So I'm undecided 100%. I either want to pursue a career in aviation or law enforcement, preferably federal law enforcement.
Drake is a certified pilot. He took lessons at the Wood County Airport and utilizes his skills to help law enforcement.
So I'm a member of Tyler County Search and Rescue, and then I help out with Pleasant County Law Enforcement as a drone pilot. So through Search and Rescue, we respond to missing people calls, really any law enforcement assist you can think of. And here in Pleasant County, we do about the same, but more of a law enforcement standpoint. So when people run or stuff of that nature, I'll be called out.
Drake says working with law enforcement has helped him prepare for a potential career.
So working with law enforcement allows us to see the other side of life, what other people are going through, and kind of the drug-ridden areas, and allows me to just kind of see from their view and see how poorly they are.
Drake says flying is a freeing experience. If you would like to nominate a high school student for Academic Achiever, you can visit our website at WTAP.com. Reporting from St. Mary's, I'm Logan Riggenbaugh for WTAP News. This is Home.